Okay, Gemini. The first card we have is in the way of how you might be thinking this month of July. So some of you Geminis are thinking about awareness. Some of you are in need of feeling, some of you are in need of becoming becoming aware of how you are acting, how you are thinking and being in one way or another. It appears that maybe some of you guys might be blocked. For instance, sometimes you know how we act a certain way, and then all of a sudden one day we have a better awareness, and that awareness allows us to see our error or our way of being in the past. Therefore, we change, we become evolved, we open the veil, we see things in a new way, and we learn from that. We learn from ourselves, we learn from our mistakes, we learn from our journey in life, and that's what it's all about: learning, growing, and evolving. And it looks like there's a need for some of you Geminis, or somebody around you Gemini, that's acting this way. They may be unaware of the way that they are. They may be unaware of their shadow side. Therefore, they're unable to change right now at this moment. Or that might be you. You may be feeling like, wow, I know something's blocking me. I just want to go to a new level. What is it? There seems like there's some kind of new awareness that's getting ready to break open and evolve. But it does look like either you're suppressing this, or it's just not coming up yet. So it's just that you're in the process maybe of becoming more aware of a darker side of yourself, or having to do with yourself in a situation or the other person. And the next card we have is morality. And this is in the position of how you'll be acting and doing things this month in a way where it looks like you're going to be really questioning, am I doing the right thing? Are your actions in line with, are your actions and the things you're doing in your life, are they in line with what it is that you believe? This could be spiritual beliefs, any kind of beliefs within yourself that allows you to determine what is right for you and what is wrong for you. So a lot of you guys are possibly acting this month and doing things that you feel are in line with your true beliefs. And the next card we have is the dream. So you guys might be feeling a little bit suppressed, a little bit unable to manifest your dreams, a little bit unable to even use your imagination right now in thought. In order to manifest, we need to first dream. We need to first analyze and think and use our creative mind to picture in our minds what it is that we want, and what kind of relationship we want, or what kind of job, or what kind of lifestyle do we want. And it looks like you guys may be a little bit blocked this month in just being able to think in your mind what it is that you want, or what kind of relationship that it is that you want, or the person that it is that you want. You're maybe having a little bit difficult time in your mind determining the details of what it is that you want. So there is some kind of block when it comes to being able to dream, use your imagination, using your mind to creatively think of what it is that you want in your life. And we have abundance. So some of you guys are feeling a little bit lack of abundance right now. You might be feeling now, it doesn't have to be financial abundance. This could be abundance in any way in your life. You may be feeling a little lack right now of abundance. You may be wanting to have a little more freedom, a little bit more quantity of things in your life. So maybe you're lacking one thing or another. It looks like you guys are trying to bring forth this month. It looks like there's a challenge with you using your mind this month in order to determine what it is and what kind of, so if this is a love relationship that you're trying to manifest in your mind, you're trying to determine what kind of relationship, who do you want in your life? And it all stems from ourself. So it does appear that you're lacking in a sense where whatever it is that you're not having the full abundance of what it is that you want, it might be stemming from this you or the other person that needs to really still evolve just a little bit more. So maybe the timing's off right now. And that's part of life, it's part of the process. And it is part of morality. It is part of the fact that, maybe we do make bad choices in our past. Or in our actions. And then later on, we become aware of this and we change our morality. We change what it is that we believe. Therefore, bringing in abundance, bringing in imagination and dreams, and bringing in and pulling out of our shadow side, or, the hidden parts of us that we need to come out of, we need to bust out of and become more evolved and spiritual and beautiful and get the things what it is that we want in our life. So it feels like you guys are on the verge of getting the things that you want. But it looks like this month you're really honing in on morality and what it is that really does serve you, what it is that really does flow with you and in your path to make things come to life. Okay, you guys? So you guys might be having a profound month. Let's go ahead and do your main reading now. So the card we had on the bottom of the deck was the Fool in reverse. So the Fool in reverse is somebody who's afraid of change. It's like they're used to something being a certain way, doing a certain thing in their life, and they don't want to venture off and do something different. Hence, maybe why you're having a hard time coming out of the shadow side. It's time, you guys, to not hide behind your shadow. For those Geminis that this does resonate with, it is time for you to come out of your shadow side. It is time to evolve into the new you, into a new, better you, a new awareness of yourself. So this is becoming more aware. And it's, when we hold on to stagnation or what, the comforts of not changing, it does stagnate us. It does kind of suppress us and hold us back from evolving, because maybe you're dreaming about something that's outdated, or you're acting a certain way that's outdated and that you don't want to change. So this is either you, Gemini, or somebody else in your life, or a combination of both, you and somebody, or a situation, a work situation, a job situation. It doesn't matter what, but this is going on with you and or somebody else, possibly. It's time for change, and you're on the verge of change, possibly. All right, so the card we have in the center is the Three of Cups. This is the most significant card for the month of July in your reading. This is a significant energy, and it's the Three of Cups in reverse, which tells me that there is some kind of there's some kind of a very emotional in a negative way, in the sense that somebody's overly emotional, overly sensitive. This could lead to disharmony. It could lead to jealousy. It could lead to conflict between people, or just opposition is what it could lead to. So it is possible that there is some kind of very emotional things going on. It could have to do again with you or this other person that's in the midst of trying to change. You're trying to become aware of something. So somebody might be stuck or not willing to change in this relationship. And therefore it's causing conflict. It's causing, the conflict between you and these other people. These could be friends. These could be people you haven't seen in a long time. And then now you're hanging out with them and something's going on where you're not really getting along. This also could mean that you will be meeting somebody. If that does, if that doesn't resonate with you, what I just said, some of you are going to be communicating with somebody you haven't seen in a very, very long time. One person will be coming into your life that you haven't seen in years, like a reunion of some sort. This person could be coming back into your life, and it could be a good reunion. If that's not the case for the others of you, it is a negative, there's some kind of negativity building between you and these people. These are your friends, people that you been hanging around with that are important, that were important to you, or that are, but there's some kind of disharmony going on between everybody right now. Okay, so the next card we have, this is the card that's crossing you for the month. And this is in the position of obstacle, challenge, or block that could be happening for you. It looks like somebody's having a hard time. So this is six. This is six of, I'm sorry, the six of, I can't speak. The Six of Swords. So it looks like you guys are moving away from a negative situation. Okay, you're moving away from a negative situation. You're moving away from bad times. You're moving away from people that no longer serve you, that you've ended ties with, and now you're moving forward now. You're moving away from the past. You're moving on to a new journey. You're stepping foot on new ground, and you're leaving the past behind. So for some of you, this could be a challenge this month in the sense that you are moving forward and you are doing those things, but you still might be holding on to some of those old emotions, the thoughts and the feelings. Even though you've moved forward physically or moved forward on, again, some of you might be holding on, or somebody else, some of these other people might be holding on to some of the sadness or loss or regrets or whatever has happened, because it is needed for change, for you to move on, for these people and or you to move on. It's clearly needed. There's somebody that doesn't want to move on, and it's a little bit of an obstacle this month. So if that's you guys, if that's you, Gemini, it is definitely good that you guys are moving on. You're moving forward onto the new chapter. So have faith and try to allow to release. Meditation, take deep breaths, do whatever it takes to try to center yourself and let be and let go of what will no longer serves you. Because somebody's in the need of being able to dream again, to be able to open their imagination up, to be able to manifest what it is that you really want. What it is that was not working definitely needs to move on. So you can start dreaming again and getting what it is that you want, so you can get away from any kind of dark side, shadow side that you've grown away from. You've grown above and beyond. You're ready to evolve and grow forward. So in order to do that, it is good. You guys are moving forward. So just remember, you are on the right path and you are moving into a new way of being, something more that resonates better with you. In the recent past, we have the Four of Wands. So it looks like in the recent past, there was a really nice relationship or a very strong foundation in a relationship. This could be a very strong home, a celebration, a nice home, family life, or home. So that was in your recent past. There was a very strong foundation, or there was a strong relationship. What's coming into this month of July currently right now is the King of Swords, and he is in reverse, and the King of Swords could be an air sign. This could be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. So this could be you, Gemini. This could be you. This could be a male or female, and this person looks like they are not communicating right now. They're not communicating. They're a little bit controlling, a little bit manipulative right now, just because they're a little bit unhappy. If this is you, Gemini, it makes sense because, there's people around you that you're not getting along with. Somebody's having a hard time moving away. There's a little bit of lack of forward movement as far as taking a risk, starting something new. It's difficult for somebody to move on towards this new, you're being called to move forward. Okay. So don't fight it is what it's saying. And this might be you, Gemini. You might be a little bit negative right now because you're having a hard time moving forward, or this could be the other person. They could be a little bit controlling as well. They could be a little bit, manipulative or unhappy right now. And the next card we have is what it is that you can work on right now, what it is that's going to improve this month for July for you. and what's going to help you. And we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a great card. This is about passion. It's about passion, desire, action, moving forward, something new, something that brings you that sense of aliveness, because it's full of passion and new. But it is in reverse. This could be a person. It could be a fire sign. It could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. It could be somebody that has that in their chart. But I see this more for you, Gemini, as you're being blocked or there's a postponement in starting something brand new. Almost like a gift from the universe saying, all you have to do in order to have this brand new passion, this brand new beginning, because this is something new. It's something new. It's something passionate, something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness and make you feel like you do have abundance, like you do have dreams that are going to manifesting and coming true, that you are on the right path. But it is in reverse. So it's saying that there is some kind of blockage towards you getting this. There is some kind of postponement in order for you to get this new beginning and this new passion, because somebody's really holding on. Somebody's really afraid to change. They're afraid to move into a new journey. Change is hard, and it's especially if we're used to something for so many years or so long, it is kind of scary and it is kind of hard to try something new. But you are being called to try something new, and whatever this block is, whatever this postponement is, it's okay, Gemini. You're going through the process right now of change, of going to a new level, starting a new beginning. And all you have to do, Gemini, is take that first step. Take that first, it's first in your mind, right? And then it's, somebody's already mentally moving forward, and physically possibly. Could be even moving homes, locations, but definitely mentally for sure. So this is something that you need to focus on this month of July. And that would be, try to get your mind and try to get excitement for this new passion, this new beginning. So when you are ready, Gemini, so when you are ready and you've busted away from whatever this is, you can grab and take the step and take that movement forward onto this new, brand new excitement. This even could be a love relationship waiting for you. Maybe one's ending and one is going to start, but it can't start unless this change happens, okay? Mentally. You need to be grounded mentally. So here it is. This is a great card, and they want you to focus on that. The next card we have is the Justice in reverse. And this is in the position of what it is that you want right now, but you don't have right now. So some of you are feeling like things are not in your favor, that things are really unbalanced, and they're unbalanced, and you're taking the brunt of that imbalance. You're feeling as if, some of you might be feeling as if somebody is taking advantage of you, or somebody took something from you, or, if this was a legal situation, if you did have if you are in the midst of a legal situation, maybe things didn't go in your favor legally. But this is in the position of what it is that you want. So you do want justice. You want fair, equal balance in your life. And it looks like you guys are in the making of that to happen. Again, it's just about timing right now. And it looks like you are just trying to get past and through a change. The next card we have is how you see your situation, how your attitude is towards your situation. And this is you. Wow, you have no clue. You have no idea what decision to make. Should I do this? Should I do that? Do I want this? Do I want that? So a lot of you guys really are feeling confused, unable to make a decision, as if you just don't have the full information. So it feels impossible right now for you to make. That's okay. That's okay, you guys. That's probably why you can't start this new beginning, and why you're having a hard time starting a brand new beginning, like the Fool, taking a new path, a new journey. He or she is somebody who's light, free, not a lot of baggage. They're just optimistic, and they're happy, and they want adventure. Right now, it doesn't seem like you have adventure, and you're not able to move into the new stage of having that yet. But it's okay, you guys. I see that things are happening for a reason, so we need to keep going on here. So the next card we have is the Queen of Cups. She's in the position, or he is in the position of your environment. This can be your home environment, people around you, the influences people have around you. This is a water sign. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or they could have this in their chart. This could be a male or a female. And this person is not able to be nurturing. They're not stably emotionally. They're overly emotional right now, and they're not feeling very stable with their emotions. And unfortunately, they're not feeling creative. They're feeling blocked. So both of you, you and the people in your environment are feeling similar. You're not able, you need to make a decision, it looks like, and you're really not able to do that because you don't feel like you feel like something's being hidden from you because you don't have all the facts, maybe all the information that you need. And that's okay. That happens. And it could be because maybe this Queen of Cups is holding back their emotions. Maybe they're being manipulative. Maybe they're just being overly sensitive right now, and they're not able to communicate well. So both of you are feeling a sense of blockages right now. Okay, and this is in the position of what it is that you're hoping and or fearing right now. And it looks like you guys are hoping for generosity. You're hoping for somebody to give you some money, to give you some help, some support, and some time. You really need this right now. And you're hoping for this. You're hoping for things to be balanced again. Again, we have the Justice card in reverse. This is an imbalance. This is a balance. So it could be a financial balance. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to give you a loan, somebody to pay you back. Maybe just give something of value. It doesn't necessarily have to mean money, but it could be something of value as well to give back to you. So I guess you guys are really hoping for this right now to happen in your life. And the next card, the outcome we have, is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a good card. So our outcome is somebody's working very hard. This is either you, Gemini. You may be very skilled at what it is that you do for work and or a project that you're working on, a business. It looks like you're really focusing a lot of your time. You're going to be focusing a lot of your time on building this new career or this job, working at your job. And you're creating money, you're building and building and building and creating. You're putting a lot of work and time and effort into this, and you're very good at it. And you're making money. So in the end, you are going to be making money, and you're going to be focusing a lot on this job, this career or this job that you're working on. But you don't want to get too overly focused on work always, right? But in this case, it must be a very good thing, because you do need to, sometimes when we're focused on things that are positive, this is very positive, it will help us in the end get clarity to make the right decision that we need to make.